I'm Rachel White here with Kayla Pociejewski from UIC Softball. Just going to check in with Kayla. She's a member of our HL SAC and one of our leaders on the competition cabinet. So, Kayla, can you just talk about kind of what you've been up to lately, how you've been kind of keeping busy?
Yeah, so on a few of the nice days that we've had outside, me and my brother just recently kind of started doing some yard work, and we actually came up with the idea to build a pond. So that's in the process right now. We're picking up a little bit of baking and cooking in our free time, wrapping up some studying since we're wrapping school up and everything, and then continuing like at-home workouts just to keep like your body in shape and everything.
Gotcha. And you mentioned keeping in shape for softball, but how have you been staying in touch with all your teammates with everybody kind of spread all over the place?
So our team's actually pretty close. So we've been on Zoom and FaceTime at least 3 times a week with everyone. So we try and keep in touch and making sure that everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing and just making sure everyone's strong and healthy at home.
Great. So let's talk a little bit about softball. Kind of why did you choose to play softball? What makes you love the sport?
I think for me, growing up, I played it ever since I was really little. And then I actually had the opportunity to transfer my freshman year from Arizona State to play at UIC. And so at Arizona State, I was kind of just a student, just trying to get my studies in and everything. And Lynn Carrillo, the head coach at UIC now, she reached out to me to see if I was interested in playing. And I jumped on the opportunity real quick to get back into playing the game that I loved. So anything to get back into the sport and just kind of keep what you love going.
That's awesome. And you kind of mentioned it a little, but what is the opportunity of being able to be a student and an athlete? What has that opportunity meant to you?
So I think that it gives you the opportunity to represent your school and your institution as a whole as well. So not only do we represent the softball program, but athletics as an entire whole. So when we're out there and we're playing, we're making sure sportsmanship is number one, that you're saying your pleases and thank yous, because there's so many people out there that are behind the scenes that you don't really know. So anything to put a smile on someone's face and let them know that they are worth something and that we appreciate what they're doing for the program as well. So continuing that type of culture just makes it even so much greater.
That's awesome. And one of the opportunities you've been able to have is to be the student athlete representative on the league's competition cabinet alongside some administrators from other schools. So can you kind of talk about that experience and maybe if there's anything you've learned from that?
Yeah, so I kind of jumped on the opportunity to become one of the chair members just because I thought it was cool to see what happens behind the scenes and how they kind of approach our scheduling and what kind of goes into that. So I just really wanted to get involved with how things are done, why they're done the way they are, and how it can be approached from a student athlete perspective to see if in reality does this really make sense to us or if it can be approached a different way. So kind of just throwing in the 2 cents from a student athlete perspective can help.
That's great. And is there a thing or maybe a place or just something that you're sort of most looking forward to doing, or the place you're most looking forward to going when things are allowed to return a little bit more to normal?
Yeah, so my mom, she's actually from Mexico. So we have a small ranch. My grandparents retired there last year. So I think what I'm most looking forward to after this whole quarantine thing lifts is probably going to see my grandparents, since I haven't seen them in a while due to just traveling for softball in general. So heading down to Mexico to have a good time with the family and just kind of see everyone again would be my number one.
That's awesome. All right, now we're just going to get into some kind of like rapid fire getting to know you questions. You can explain the answer or you can just say it if you think it speaks for itself. So just kind of whatever you think.
Okay.
So the first one is just your favorite social media platform.
Right now I would probably have to say TikTok because it keeps me interested.
Awesome. Favorite movie?
Ooh. Movie right now, I'm not sure, but TV show would definitely have to be Outer Banks.
Okay. All right. Favorite pizza topping?
Ooh. This one's hard. I would definitely have to say like a meats combo. Something with pepperoni, sausage, bacon.
Gotcha. Do you have a favorite superhero?
Wonder Woman.
Awesome. What's your go-to warm-up music?
Oh, I definitely country.
Gotcha. I know you mentioned Outer Banks, but are there any other favorite TV shows you like to just binge watch? Maybe you've seen them a couple of times, but you don't mind watching them again.
Definitely Grey's Anatomy. That one keeps me interested all of the time. And then The Office. You can always get a good laugh out of that one.
Awesome. And do you have any hidden talents?
Hidden talents. I speak Spanish a little bit. So
Awesome. All right, well, that's all I have, but really appreciate you taking out a couple minutes just to check in with us. And I hope things get back to normal soon. You get to visit your family in Mexico.
thank you. I hope you have a somewhat decent summer.